What up, Palm Tree? Chillin' Dylan here. Let's get into another review. Some Palm Tree funk right here. This one goes out to my guys Macksta and Apoc Krysis. Strictly for My Warlocks Volume 2. Well, it's 6 songs. I've known Apoc for years. I just got hip to Macksta when he tapped in. Honestly, and Max has been, down with the palm tree for a minute. He followed my old Twitter. So I'm glad he reached out, okay? It's got a chopped and screwed sound. It's got a Memphis horrorcore funk sound. We know that from the get-go just looking at the cover art. So Max is from St. Louis, but he really got that Memphis sound. This tape has that late night radio feel to it. So I feel like to get the most out of it, you got to be seeing these guys like live at a warehouse party to really experience the magnitude. So as you can see, all 6 of these songs are spells. Also props to Astral Trap for hosting it. I knew of Astral Trap through Dottie Gats. Shout out to Can't Smoke With Us. So, it's kind of cool to see like people I'm already familiar with all collaborating together on this tape. Guala Spell, they're kind of just shouting out, coming in with their braggadocio. That one didn't really stick out to me, but usually my ears don't perk up on, opening track. And Money Spell got that horrorcore sound for show, but Paranoia Spell, rather than just repeating myself telling you that they've had this chopped and screwed sound and blah, 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 I will say this. I'm appreciative of this track for the sample and the beat changing. They're trying to make some real music out of funk, which is this subgenre of hip hop, but yet I question how many dimensions can this go to. At this point, I don't honestly see the uniqueness of funk as a whole. I don't really see the uniqueness that Macksta and Apoc are bringing to the table with this, just when it comes to this track in particular. And then Murder Spell. At this point, I'm wondering, can all these DJ drops save the project? And the beat has a cool whistle sound, but I don't want to hear the influences of Juicy J and Project Pat bleed through. I want to hear Macksta. Now, Doom Spell. Classic Doomsday sample. You already know how much I love MF Doom. So just the savior to the project, honestly. Rest in peace to the villain. Then Max Spell. Love that guitar. Love that crazy triplet flow. And at some point, you just got to accept that his goal is not to be lyrical. The lyrics are more like toppings over an ice cream sundae of production samples provided by Apoc Krysis. So it's only 17 minutes worth of music, and I think that's, the perfect small cup just to, get a taste of what they're really doing. To me, honestly, the funk thing is a little redundant. It's a little played out. I do respect that they're paying homage to an era of the 90s and, this subgenre of hip hop, and that they're keeping that dark Memphis wave alive. But at some point, I want to see some evolution for that genre. And peace to MC Holocaust, who's on this project too. It's hard to tell, the cast from the crew, like who's rapping, what's a sample. It all kind of blends together. Does it blend well? Yes. But, I'd want to see some evolution in the lyrics. The production does have some potential. Again, for your late night drive, for your late night smoke session, for if you're going through some dark chapter of your personal life and you feel like demons possess me now, try this strictly for My Warlocks. Definitely want to introduce them to my partner, Young and Slim out of DC. He makes really dope funk music with a, Latin twist to it. So, there's all types of ways you could spin this and, add your own sauce and seasoning to make this a little more unique. And again, Doom Spell really, for me, at least saved the day. Max Spell has some killer production with that guitar in it. I just wanted to reiterate. Anyway, I'm curious to see how Macksta and whoever he chooses to collaborate with going forward, what they do. All right, that's all I got, man. Strictly from My Warlocks Volume 2, hosted by Astral Trap from Macksta and Apoc Krysis is out now. Everybody go get that, man. Peace to everyone at Heavy Phonk Records. Peace, love, Palm.
Are you an unsigned or independent artist looking for a review of your music? Well, you need to holler at Palm. Send an email to prettyawesomelitmusic@outlook.com or just message me on Instagram.
You better follow Palm.
Biatch.